Hi, Sam Kelly here, part of the FiLMiC Pro team, and today we're kicking off a series of new tutorials. This first one is focused on the camera user interface, so check it out. You can see immediately on camera view you have the focus reticle and the exposure reticle. The exposure reticle is the green circle just on the right in the middle of the screen, and it allows you to select which part of your image you want to expose properly for. So for example, with this living room shot, if we want to expose for the wall, we can simply move it over towards the white space. With the focus reticle, it takes the same approach where you simply drag it to the place you want to have your focus and set it. Once you've decided where your focus and exposure are going to be set, you can lock them across the bottom toolbar. There's also the information tab, which is in the top left, that gives you a breakdown of what each of these things specifically do. There's also things like the histogram, for example, which, if we dig into the settings menu and slide it on, you can see now that the histogram is active, showing the peaks and valleys and the overall data that's going into our image. Another thing that's really helpful inside of camera view is the thirds guide. This is a great cinematic reference when you're composing your shots to see how your space is actually getting filled up with all of your compositions. And for the final shot of this tutorial, we'll be focusing on the keyframe zoom function. In the camera user interface, you see on the right side of the camera there's a plus and a minus button. These allow you to zoom in and out on the fly. Directly next to these you'll see there's the zoom speed toggle, which allows you, once pushing it, to move the green bar up to make the zoom speed faster or down to make it slower. Depending on the type of shot you want to do, you can pick your zoom speed and then use the numbers between the plus and minus buttons to set keyframes at which points you want to frame your shot. So for example, for this window shot, I can set a closer frame up by pushing this, and then I can zoom back out and use another keyframe number as my wider frame. You can achieve your own dramatic effect with zoom or mimicking a dolly shot. That's it for this first tutorial. Be sure to stay tuned to FiLMicPro.com for more tutorials and content.